Hello, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we're going to take a tour of Highland, Arkansas and see some of the great amenities it has available. Highland is just outside of Cherokee Village between Ash Flat and Hardy and shares many of the same roads as Cherokee Village, so it's very close by. But we're checking out Highland today so you can see a home that's been listed for sale and how close it is to some of the amenities, including the schools and a few small lakes. So come and check out all that Highland has to offer.
So my office happens to be in Highland, Arkansas, right at the edge, because we actually have a Highland address but an Ash Flat phone number, so we're borderline. Some of the businesses in Highland include Davidson's Drugs. They also have it's a pharmacy. I also have a really cute gift shop that I did some of my Christmas shopping at, so there's some features there. We're kind of mixed use right here. We have both residential and business right on the edge of Highland, transitioning in from Ash Flat. There is Precise Heating and Air. We also have Richard's Heating and Air that's on the far side of Highland. There's a golf cart office that they do repair and sales. They have a new antique place that I haven't been into yet. They also have Wholesale Motors, which is used car sales, which you can see that parking lot's pretty bare. There's not a whole lot of used cars available right now. New Beginnings Pregnancy Center just moved over to Highland from Ash Flat. There's physical therapy, a dental office, a doctor's office, FNBC Bank. There is one stoplight in Highland, Arkansas, and that is at the intersection of where the main entrance to Cherokee Village goes. There's also several other businesses along this highway. This is Highway 62 and 412 joined. There are a couple smoke shops to buy cigarettes and tobacco at, as well as a parts store. There's also a real estate office, a funeral home, a State Farm Insurance. There's actually two of those in Highland, as well as Evolve Bank. This is one of our local veterinarians. It is a new veterinarian to our area, but that office has been there for a while. You can see that there are some business offices with space available. This is kind of a strip mall that used to be a big advertising place, but they have now moved on. And down there in the valley in the white building behind the UPS truck is City Hall, City of Highland, City Hall and Police Department. And one of the gas stations in Highland is Highland Fuel, which they also have diesel and are known for their chicken. So if you like gas station food, then that is the place to go. Centennial Bank is across the street from Highland High School. There's also Highland Middle School, as well as the A.L. Hudson Center in Highland. So this home that we're going to go see is behind the high school, just a few blocks. It is on a gravel road, but it's only like a quarter of a mile, so it's not very far down a gravel road. Highland has city water and city sewer. It has very few restrictions as far as building. Manufactured homes are allowed depending on the age of the home, but there are still city ordinances that have to be followed. So the city would have all those on file if you're interested in a home in Highland. Highland is about a population of 1,000 people, slightly less maybe. Now it does sit in Sharp County, which is in north central Arkansas. The whole county has a population of 17,000 people. So we are a very rural location, and so that's why you can see all these empty lots. There's only a few houses on this road, so it does make for a very private setting. And here we are at 59 Wildwood. 59 Wildwood sits on 2 level lots totaling a half an acre. You can see that it's well landscaped. It has a circle drive for easy parking. It has a ramp at the entrance for easy in and out. The home is about 1,400 square feet. It is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, but there is a bonus room that you'll see upon entering the home that's currently used as like a den area. Plus there is a dining room, and either one of those could be used as additional sleeping areas if you need more than 2 bedrooms. Some of the updates that the seller has made is wood walls and ceilings. He's refinished the hardwood floor. There's new laminate floors in the dining room. The kitchen has been almost completely updated. There's fresh paint in the bedrooms. Many of the windows have been updated. The home is heated by a wall propane heater and it has window air. There are 2 sheds on the property. The larger one has a wood floor in the front, and in the back it's gravel, so it's great for parking your lawnmower. There is a small fenced in area for dogs. There is a separate laundry room in the home. All the appliances stay with the home. It's a stainless steel fridge, stove, and dishwasher. The taxes on this property are very low. They're less than $300 for both lots. Now that you've seen the home that we have listed for sale, I want you to see how close it is to some of the area amenities other than shopping. Now, Highland does have 3 lakes. They are pretty small. Lake June is only 5 acres. Lake Mirandy is 20 acres. Lake Wild Plum is 4 acres. So they are pretty small. The closest one is going to be Wild Plum. And all of these lakes are just for fishing and swimming. It wouldn't be big enough to have a pontoon boat on. Probably a flat bottom boat is what you'll see when we get by the lakes. But it is water. It's going to have fish in it. It's something that you can go swimming at. So I want to show you how close we are to the places that you can go in and get access to the water. And as we're driving there, you'll notice how there is not a lot of houses on this road. So you're not going to get a lot of traffic to get to this home. There is many undeveloped areas. Have you seen, if you watch any of my other videos, that there's tons of places that have not been touched in our area. Wild Plum Lake is going to be only about a half a mile from 59 Wildwood, and Highland Park is about a mile and a half from 59 Wildwood. And Highland Park is where you can launch your boat to actually put it in Lake Mirandy. Also, there's a playground there. There's a basketball court. There's a pavilion where you can have picnics and grill. So it is a great feature to have that close by to your property. A mile and a half, I could walk to that. But not everybody can, or everybody would want to when it's 90 degrees outside. So this is Wild Plum Lake. And you can almost see the whole thing in this view. It is pretty small, but you can also see that it's surrounded by woods, so it would be a very quiet place to go and enjoy the nature. It would be a great place to put a kayak or something that isn't difficult to get in and out of the water, and just tool around the lake and see what you could find. And as we go farther along, you'll see that there is a few houses around this lake. Because this lake is small, the houses on this lake are not as high priced, but they don't come up very often for sale either, because there's not that many of them. Now, the road for Wild Plum Lake does not go all the way around the lake, but this road will take you down to where you can get into the water and put a boat in if you wanted to. Again, you can see how little this is developed and how many more houses could be put in here if someone wanted to have a lake home. So you get an idea how big Wild Plum Lake is at 4 acres with this view. So almost as soon as we leave Wild Plum Lake, we come across Lake Mirandy. Hopefully you can see it through the trees and between the houses here as we drive by and head over to Highland Park so you can get a better view of Lake Mirandy. The city of Highland, the average house price in Highland is about $100,000. If you get a little acreage with that, obviously it's going to be more, or if you get a larger house, it's going to be more. The average rent's about $700. It's not a very diverse area in our north central Arkansas. But we do have a low crime rate, and we also have a nice temperature. We have all 4 seasons. It's usually about a high of 45 in the winter in January and December with a low of 25. So it does get below freezing. And in the summer, in July and August, we get a high of low 90s and lows in the 60s. So it still cools off at night that you can enjoy it. We do get some snowfall, but we don't get a lot. We do get some ice. And we have had tornadoes here before, but only like 1 or 2 in the last 20, 30 years. So not very much. We actually have more possibility of earthquakes than of tornadoes here and straight line winds, but we get plenty of thunderstorms with high winds. So you can see that Lake Mirandy is a little bit bigger than Wild Plum Lake, but it's still not very big. And even though Highland doesn't include the White River Emergency Center, it's right across the street from my office. There is also plenty of doctors' offices in Highland. There's Dr. Jackson, there's St. Bernard's, there's NEA Baptist, and then in Ashflat there's another doctor's office, Access Medical. There's also a couple offices in Hardy. So there's lots of services available. You can see one of the boats there. But it's nice to know that there are towns available that you can purchase property and use the amenities like the park and the lakes and be conveniently located to the schools and shopping and be able to pay lower taxes. And since there's a full-time police department in Highland as well as a volunteer fire department, it helps keep your insurance low knowing that those features are available. And here we are at Highland Park, where you can launch your boat or play on the playground. Highland Park is easy to get to. You take Highway 62 412 in Highland, turn on the Ballyhart Drive and take it down to East Lakeshore Drive. And you also get to enjoy Lake Mirandy, and you can put your boat in at Highland Park.
Thank you for taking a tour with me of Highland, Arkansas. I hope you enjoyed viewing the home listed for sale, as well as some of the area amenities like Wild Plum Lake and Lake Mirandy. If you want more information about our area, check out this tour I did of Cherokee Village, including Lake Sequoia and Gitche Gummy Beach. Thanks for watching and have a blessed day.